Breaking news: the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the 2023 elections, Atiku Abubakar, has incited Nigerians, especially the youth, to take action against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. And according to Atiku, Nigerians know the danger Tinubu's stay in office portends, so they should decide what to do about it. Atiku, who is a former vice president, said this while addressing journalists during a World Press Conference in Abuja, the nation's capital, on Monday, where he asserted that it is for the younger generation whose futures are to be shaped by Tinubu to decide what they want to do with the knowledge of how he got to power. He said Nigerians know more about the person sitting in office as their president and how he got there and the dangers that portend for them and the country. Now it is up to them, especially the younger generation, whose future is shaped by that man, to decide what they want to do with the knowledge. Atiku said when people lose trust and confidence in elections, democracy is, practically on life support. And by affirming and legitimizing the continued lack of transparency in our electoral system, the courts are continuing to usurp the right of voters to elect their leaders. And the other grave implication is that contestants in Nigeria's election should do whatever is necessary to be declared the winner. This includes identity theft, impersonation, forgery of educational and other documents, perjury and violence. And as they do so, they should ignore whether the law says and whatever assurances from the leadership of the electoral umpire about what the law says and what they will do in compliance. At this point, Atiku has said that knowing our court behavior, it seems that the people would, the people's mandate would get robbed from their own hands. And at this point, Atiku said that, that this country is doomed with Tinubu as a president. So Atiku really outlined a lot of things, where he said his evidence shows that INEC violated the Electoral Act to declare Tinubu president. The Supreme Court, even though final, shows that all is not well. He said, adding that the retired Justice Musa Dantijo Mohammed recently gave a pointer to the situation in the judiciary. Atiku said INEC and judiciary are immersed in controversy in democracy and cannot thrive. But at this point, Atiku said this is what it is, and has cautioned leaders of the African countries that have completely collapsed that, see, this is why all these things is happening. So Atiku has said he believes we still have a small window to prevent this from happening. He believes that we can actually rescue this country from strange imposters, strange people that seized it illegally and are holding it by the jugular. Atiku said also, with all this that is happening, what we are going to see in this country is only lawlessness, anarchy, violence, destruction, implosion and loss of our country is likely to follow the declaration of Tinubu as the president, the affirmation of Tinubu as the president by the Supreme Court. Guys, Atiku is seriously in pains. He needs political paracetamol. This is dreams unfulfilled. Now, poor man pikin go think say Atiku children will follow Nigerian youths to fight. Make una no try am o. Atiku's children should fight first. If the youths dey wise, make dem just go sit down one side. But then, if Atiku really means best, he should bring out all his children for the demonstration. After all, they will be the biggest beneficiaries of their father's presidency. So, this one na true talk o. But then, I'm not a supporter of the president, okay? Let him first declare himself the president of the North, then we will know. I understand the shame is much on him. Atiku cannot incite anybody to do anything that he or she doesn't want to do. Okay, guys, this is not time for P2B. You people are very funny. Atiku Abubakar, open your eardrums and listen very well. You went as far as to the Apex Court, the Supreme Court of Nigeria. You laid down your case. Now, you have to drop this case and respect the rule of law. Okay guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. At this point, Atiku Abubakar has called out to the youth that they should do something about this. They should take the laws into their own hands before things would really get out of, situation, before things would get out of line and it will not favor the people. Atiku really said a lot about Tinubu, but then Tinubu, not hesitating, also replied him that at this point he doesn't blame him because people did not vote for him. People did not vote for him. That's why he did not win the election. They've replied Atiku's statements during the World Press Conference that Atiku shouldn't have said such a statement. They said, had it been Atiku did not break up with Obi and the other G5 governors, that he would have been the president by now. But he went ahead and disturbed and broke the relationship they once shared. And now look at the position that he has found himself in. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this issue? Atiku Abubakar is left to go and forge ahead, knowing fully well that he may not come back for the 2027 elections. But then, Tinubu has said it's time for Atiku to drop his quest and, focus on greater things ahead. Because there is more to life than just being the president of this country. But then, in political reality, it seems that Atiku is the most desperate. And at this point, Nigerians are just watching what's going on between Atiku, Tinubu, Peter, Obi. So my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.